Hello, and welcome to Antaira Technologies Setup Overview. I'm Brian, the Marketing Product Engineer, and I'll be going over the STW-601C serial device. There are many reasons why a serial to wireless device can be helpful. There can be installation physical restrictions, such as serial cable length, or no place to run the wires, or conflicts in the device pinouts with standard serial cables. In this application, the STW overcomes several challenges. One could be a physical distance extension, maybe because cables are no longer needed, or possibly that the company is expanding in size and the distances are increasing. Another is that the PCs are no longer needed at CNC machines. The STW devices can monitor and record the information and send it to the control room so that they may remotely monitor what's going on at the CNC machines. To start off, we will go over the hardware checklist. A computer will be needed. A device server, we will be using an STW-601C, as well as an in-serial device. We will be using a programmable LED sign. The application will be to provide serial connectivity to a device through either an Ethernet or a Wi-Fi connection. Software needed will be virtual COM software. This is because our computer does not have a true serial port. The LED sign will also be using its own included software, LED single line. A test environment should be used when performing any tests separate from the company's main network to prevent issues. The agenda will be to set up IP information, STW overview and setup, the virtual COM port software setup, LED sign setup, as well as a proof of concept. First off, we will set up the computer's IP address by going to the Start menu. We will then select the Control panel. Within the Control panel, we will go to the Network and Sharing Center. Within the Network and Sharing Center, we will select the Local Area Connection. Within the Local Area Connection, we will select the Properties button. We will then go to the Internet Protocol version 4 TCP/IPv4. We will then select the Properties button. The following information will be the IP address of the computer. It is best to leave this information alone and go on to the Advanced button. The following IP subnets are information that the computer is capable of talking with. We will select the Add button to insert an IP address that is outside the computer's typical IP address. We will choose an IP address that is within the unit subnet. The STW will have a default IP address of 10.0.50.100, so we will choose an IP address that matches up the first three number segments and has a different final number. I chose .221. We will then press the Add button. We will then select OK and close all of the windows to finalize the changes. To log into the STW-601C, we will open up an internet browser. We will then type in the default IP address of the device. The login information for the device will be defaulted as admin for the username, and the password will be left blank. The landing page of the STW-601C will be the unit overview. This will have information such as the kernel version, the AP version, as well as LAN and wireless information, as well as our serial information such as our serial interface, baud rate, and parity. To change the IP information of the device, we will go to the Network tab. Here we can change the IP address of the device to match our company's subnet. Because I'm only using the STW-601C in this computer, and I've already entered the STW-601C's subnet within my computer settings, I'm going to leave this information alone. But you could change either the LAN settings or the wireless settings. For the STW-601C wireless tab, it will show available connections. To scan for local devices, press the Rescan button. After scanning the network for local access points, I can see that the Antaira guest access point is within range and has good signal strength. The Antaira guest access point is a pre-existing unit in our office. Your relocation scan results will provide a different list of units. I will go ahead and choose the desired wireless connection. Mine will be the Antaira guest. Then I will press the select button. Within the access point, we will need to enter the security information of that desired access point. We will then need to press the Save Settings and Connect button. The Serial Service tab, as default, the STW-601C will be set up as a TCP server. The local port number is vital for a COM port connection. We will also need to make sure that our serial settings match our in-device. If we make any changes to the Serial tab, we will need to save the changes. Within the Serial tab, you can also select the device as a TCP client. When using it as a client, we will need to change the associated server information, as well as any serial settings. Again, any changes that are made will need to be saved to finalize them. Because I mentioned that we will be using a virtual COM port because we do not have any serial ports on the computer, we will need to verify that the serial virtual COM port is enabled. To establish a virtual connection, we will open the virtual COM software, the serial IP program, through the shortcut, which should be available after we've downloaded the software that came with the device. Within the serial IP control panel, we can select a COM port to use. I chose COM2. The IP address and the port number of the device will need to be entered. By pressing the configuration wizard, a virtual COM port link can be created. We will need to verify the IP address and the port number are correct for the device. We will then press the Start button. Once the configuration process is complete, a green checkmark Session Completed button will appear. We will press the Use Finalize Settings button to finalize the changes. For the LED sign, we will open the LED single line software. To enter the device, we will press the OK button. For the LED sign, we can directly type into the dialog box. Then press the Send button to send the information. I choose a RS-232 serial mode matching up with my STW-601C, and then I matched my COM port information to what my virtual COM software was selected at. I will then press the Send button to send the data. And to verify that my information goes through, my LED sign should light up. Thank you for watching Antaira's Quick Setup Guide.